Welcome to all. Today we will learn what is a Linux. Okay, so before that, what is a Linux? So firstly, we need to understand what is the operating system here. So what is the operating system? So operating system means that can manage your software as well as your hardware resources like your CPU, RAM, storage, and other peripherals, etc. That called the operating system. So let's understand the meaning of open source meaning. Okay, so firstly we need to understand the open source. What is open source? Open source open source software is a code that is designed to publicly accessible. Anyone can see, modify, and distribute the code as they can see fit it. So that is the definition of a open source and operating system. So what does mean by OS independent? We heard about it. Firstly, we need to know these terms here. So OS independent means, suppose if I said Linux is a open source operating system, so and OS independent, so it means we can install a Linux in anywhere. Like if you want to install it on your Dell PowerEdge server, these are the server series. For example, I have taken here. Let's take it is a HP series, or right now you have heard about that the cloud. So which clouds right now we are using? We are using a AWS cloud. Google cloud is in a market. IBM Blue Mix is in a market. Azure is in a market. OCI, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, etc. So a lot of clouds are available in a market. So it means OS independent means we can install Linux operating system anywhere. Okay, so what is a Linux operating system? Let's understand now. Okay, so here, so Linux is a family of open source Unix like operating system based on the Linux kernel. So Linux, so your Linux is a operating system. It is based on the Linux kernel. So here we understand OS manage the system software and hardware. Okay, so here OS is replace actually Linux kernel. Okay, so whole things we called as a operating system. I will give you the clarity more. Okay, so now Linux is an family of open source Unix like operating system based on the Linux kernel. Okay, so what is a Linux kernel? That we understand first here. Okay, so let's understand Linux here. So will comes more clarity about a Linux definition. What is a Linux? So earlier we have a Unix family. In Unix family, we have a Unix kernel. This Unix kernel is written on a C and C++. Okay, so example of operating system a Unix is the AIX operating system and HP Unix operating system. These are the some version 5.36.17.17.2, and Unix kernel, it is a property. It is a property of a IBM. So IBM vendor who will take care all this stuff, and this particular AIX operating system we can install only specific hardware series. We can install on this specific hardware series here. Suppose if you think I want to install AIX operating system on right now VMware workstation, okay, we can't install that. Okay, and let's discuss about it. We have a one more, that is a HP Unix. So HP Unix is a operating system. Right now currently version is updated 11.4 is there, and who will take care for this for hardware and OS related? HP vendor will take a Hewlett Packard company will take care here. So what actually how the Linux kernel came in a picture here? So Linus Torvalds, who copied here and created a Linux kernel, and this Linux kernel is written in a C, C++, and other some languages. So here it is written only C and C++. So that was the reason here saying Linux is a family of open source Unix-like operating system. Unix-like operating system. That was the reason saying on the Linux kernel. So like that, the Linux kernel came in a picture. I will let you know the detailing about a Linux kernel, how it works here. So now let's understand what is a Linux. Linux is a open source operating system where it is based on the Linux kernel. So it is open source. Open source mean to say we understand we can modify the code. We can modify the code and develop our kernel as well also if you are good in a programming. Okay, and it is a OS independent. OS independent. So let's understand the what does mean by OS independent. So here OS independent means we can install it any servers. Okay, so these are the some servers. So let's understand the meaning of a hypervisor. Actually, you have heard about the hypervisor. So hypervisor is nothing, it's just kind of emulator, or it's a computer software or firmware or a hardware that creates and run virtual machines. Okay, it's a two type actually, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 means gen, it's gen is comes as a hardware also. ESXi host your VMware. I hope you heard about that VMware is using in our companies. Okay, I'm not talking about a VMware workstation. VMware workstation, right now I'm using a VMware workstation. This is a VMware workstation. It's comes in, it's also a hypervisor where we can create a multiple machines. So hypervisor is nothing, just it is just a kind of software or firmware where we can create multiple virtual machines, that known as a hypervisor. And this question is mostly people will ask in an interview. Okay, so this question will ask in the interview, what is a hypervisor? Ask in interview, what is a hypervisor? You need to make a preparation. Okay, so people will ask you, and they can ask you what types, how many types. Only there are two types, type 1, type 2. So ESXi host right now 6.0 or 6.51 is also using in KVM, kernel based virtual machine. So right now we are doing a practice on a VMware workstation. So ESXi host, just understand, it's my server. On the top of server, like we are installing a Windows, let's say Windows operating system. Windows operating. So here we will not install a Windows operating system. Here we will install a EXSI host. For example, I installed a 6.5 latest one, for example. On the top of this, as like a similar, you can consider as a VMware here. Okay, so like on the top of the window, we have installed a VMware workstation, and you can create a multiple virtual machine. These are the VMs, virtual machines. So you can consider here, same as like. Okay, so it is just kind of software or operating system or a firmware where you can create a multiple virtual machines there. So that's known as a hypervisor here. Okay, so now what we understand actually here, what is a OS? What is a Linux OS? So Linux OS is nothing, just a Linux kernel. It is an open Linux kernel where we are using this Linux kernel to as a Linux operating system. So let's take example of a how the Linux operating system then make. Okay, let's understand here. So right now we are using Android here. Okay, we are using an Android operating system. So here we are using a Linux customized kernel. So in Android, our Linux kernel is using there. Okay, so who did a modification? Who play with the code? Google play with the code, and it develops a GNU tools and libraries, plus management scripts, installation scripts, package extension name is .apk. They're developed. So APK is nothing as just like as a .exe comes in a Windows operating system. Windows operating system. So here here .apk comes in a pictures. So let me show you some reference here now. So right now I'm using a here. This is my Linux. I have login here. So here you can see I used a command hostname ctl, and it give me the Linux kernel here. See the kernel here. Okay, it's giving me 4.18.0 here. So here I'm using a Linux kernel, and let me show you one pic from a here. So here this pic I have taken from a mobile. Okay, if you want, you can install a terminal emulator. I used a uname -a command. It's working there. Now you can see here, it show us a Linux. Okay, local host means it is a host name and it is a kernel version. Here, if you see, your kernel version is showing here. So where is Linux using? Our mobile, in our car, in our watch, in our Linux operating system, like we are using now CentOS or Red Hat or Ubuntu or Fedora, SUSE, etc. Okay, everyone is using a Linux kernel. So let me show you same pics from a here. So let me log in as a, so it's a, here. So now let me use here same command uname -a. So now if you compare the same output is came here also. So here it is a Red Hat. Right now I'm showing you Red Hat operating system. This is a Red Hat operating system. Now compare here. I'm using a Linux. It's a host name lab server I have mentioned. Here we don't have any given any name. Now you can see kernel version. Here I'm using a kernel version here. Okay, x86-64 means it is a 64-bit operating system here. Okay, so now you can see it's the same. In our mobile, they are using a Linux kernel. Actually, as if I say as a technically what is a Linux, if I want to say as a what is a Linux, Linux is nothing just as a Linux is nothing just as Linux kernel. Okay, how make a Linux operating system complete? How make a Linux operating system make? We called a Linux operating system. So here, now, when I used all the things, it will make an Android operating system. It is a family of Linux operating system. Different distributor came, CentOS, Red Hat, Ubuntu, OEL. So let's understand CentOS now. So CentOS Linux, so here kernel has been customized again. Whom did it? CentOS did it. Under GNU, tools and libraries. Management script here also used. Installation script here I used. Package extension here came as a .rpm. Red Hat also same things. Extension came as a .rpm. Ubuntu have a same things. Extension came as a .debian. OEL having the same things comes as a Debian. So these things we will do a practice here. That is a question comes in a picture. So mostly Red Hat is using 70% as a server on a corporate level. So you can say 60 to 70% I can make it. Now 30 to 40% Ubuntu is also using. So we can't learn right now. If you want to install a Red Hat, you need a subscription. Then you can download a ISO. Yes, 1 month it is giving us a trial, 1 month. But CentOS and Red Hat and OEL, 3 versions are same. OEL kernel is customized by a Oracle company, Oracle vendor. CentOS by a CentOS community. So CentOS, Red Hat, OEL, both 3 operating system are same commands are running here. Just difference, Red Hat is providing enterprise services. Enterprise services. Okay, it's providing enterprise services. CentOS is not providing. OEL, Oracle Enterprise Linux, also providing enterprise services. Okay, you need to take a paid. You need to pay here. You need to pay here. Here you don't need to pay. So we will do a practice here. Okay, but if you want to install a free of cost, then I will let you know how to create a virtual machine and you can use it on a AWS cloud. So right now I have logged in this server. I will let you know the next lectures how to create a VM on a cloud. You will learn that things. Okay, so here, so I will show you here. I'm using right now host name CTL here. This is a Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.4. Okay,